what's up and welcome. I am the one and only West Coast King, and welcome to the video that I promised you where I am in charge of the U.S. men's national team, and we're taking part in the South America Cup. Now, how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to tell you right off the bat. I promised you that I would do a post commentary for the games in the tournament, and if we made it to a final, or the final of the tournament, I would live comm that game. I'll tell you right now, we actually made it to the final. And I say at the end of this thing, and I wasn't lying, this is the most difficult tournament I've ever taken part of in a career mode. Especially when you consider that I had no preparation going into this tournament. I had no friendlies to figure out what team I wanted to play, the players I even wanted to bring, how we could play, a formation to use. I had nothing. No idea what I was doing going into this thing. And how I'm going to do this video is, instead of showing you clips and doing a post commentary over some of the games, I'm going to tell you what happened in the group stages, and then I'll show you clips of the knockout stages as we move forward as I talk. So, what happened in the group stages? Like I said, I went in cold, had no idea what I was doing, and we did lose the first game of the group stage to Venezuela. I'll tell you, our group for this tournament was Venezuela, Paraguay, and Uruguay. A very light group, I would say. A very easy group to get through if I knew what I was doing, which I didn't, which made it a whole lot more difficult. So we lost the first game to Venezuela. We then went into the Uruguay game. I switched up some tactics, went to a formation that I was more familiar with, swapped out some people, and it worked wonders. We actually beat Uruguay 2-0 to give us 3 points through 2 games. So going into the final game of the group stage, everyone in the group was on 3 points, which meant a win in the final game against arguably the easiest team in the group in Paraguay, and we were into the knockout stages. However, Paraguay came out and they were ready for that game, and we drew it 1-1 against Paraguay. I thought, you know what, we might not go through this, might not go through to the knockout stages. Luckily we did, but we went through in the second position in our group, which meant we had to face the winner of another group, and we had to face Argentina. And that is where we're going to pick up some of the footage. It'll play in the background as I talk to you. Going into this tournament at the very beginning, I knew that if we were going to make a deep run in this tournament, we were going to have to go through Argentina eventually. And I brought a player by the name of Alvarado, a young center back, that specifically for this game, he played one game in this tournament. I brought him just for Argentina because he was one of the fastest center backs that we had, and he was actually a very good center back. I think he's 72 overall rated, which is right on par with some of the other center backs that I could have brought anyway. But I put him in there against Argentina. I also put in Timmy Chandler in the left back spot for some more pace. I switched the formation to a 4-2-2-2 so that we could have some more people back there in front of the defense, just to take away all of the space, or as much space as we could, from those speedy Argentina players, and the tactic worked perfectly. It was the best tactical decision I've ever made in my entire life playing FIFA, and we came away with a 1-0 victory on the back, by the way, of a Clint Dempsey free kick. And if you've seen any of the Sounders career mode thus far, you would know I've not even gotten close to the goal with Clint Dempsey yet on a free kick in that series, and he picked a hell of a time to put his first free kick for me in the back of the net. It was the most clutch situation I've ever had him in, and it was picture perfect. I mean, I couldn't have written it out any better. I would have wanted it no other way. It was perfect. And that took us into the semifinal of the tournament where we played Chile. Now, I didn't have a specific tactic going into that game. I know the danger men on those teams, on that team is Vidal and Alexis Sanchez. So I wanted to crowd the midfield, take away Vidal, any movement he could get going forward. I just wanted to crowd him out and take him off the ball. Alexis Sanchez, I didn't have a plan for him. I was just really hoping he wouldn't get into the game as much. And we really did a good job of not letting him into the game as well. We came away from that one with a 2-0 victory, putting us into the final of this tournament, where, as promised, I did a live commentary for this game. So now I will give way to myself in a live commentary, and you can see just how we did in the final of this tournament. Here's a look at Uruguay's starting 11. I don't think it's changed. I think it's the exact same lineup they went with last time they played us. Yep, I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, that's a good team. Very, very solid squad. Here we go, boys. I like the chop now. The chop is very effective. Hold it up. Oh, Dempsey, can you hit a curler? 1-0. 1-0. Clint Dempsey straight from kickoff. The curler has been there. Muslera, I know, cannot stop long shots. I've dealt with that before in the past in other career modes. Muslera is terrible with long shots, and we're going to exploit that today with Clint Dempsey. I want Clint Dempsey to get a hat trick of long shots in this game. That was a sick move straight from kickoff. The curler was there. Muslera, no chance. 1-0, first minute. Play it back out here. Cerna kept it on. Woo, Cerna with a burst of speed. The ball is in. Julian Green. Oh, I thought that was in. Julian Green found space in the middle. What a cross in from Cerna. There's too many people that are so good up there. See this defense. Oh, what are you doing? My back line is just falling asleep. Chen Marshall, no, recover. Recover. Nope. 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 I knew it was going to take more than one goal. That's equalizer in the 18th minute. I don't even know who it was over there. It doesn't even matter. Dang it! Oh no, not another one. That's 2 for Ladero. We're down 2-1. This is a catastrophe. We were doing so well, and then just, I can't stop them. There's too much danger up top for them. Now Zardes making a run. Finally, he does something. Chops it back inside. Giassi Zardes puts it in the net. Yeah, that's an equalizer right before halftime. Out of nowhere, finally Giassi Zardes started to move his scrawny ass up the field, and I found him. He chops it inside, puts it by Muslera. Both the goalkeepers in this game are getting beat left, right, and center. I mean, it's bad. Muslera hasn't stopped the shot. I don't think Guzan has either. No! Oh, Guzan! What a save from Guzan. Finally, he makes his save. I think that's his first one of the tournament. No, Guzan! Guzan has woken up. That's 2 saves in a row for Guzan, and we are starting to get dominated again by Uruguay, but at least Guzan is making saves now. I see Dempsey. Dempsey's on sides. Dempsey's on sides. Oh, he's so slow. Dempsey! Oh, he almost put it through Muslera's legs. Cerna. Yes. Yes, Cerna. Working the ball up the field. Give the ball to Dempsey. That's all you gotta do. Dempsey on his right foot. Clint Dempsey unleashes it! Clint Dempsey with the long shot of dreams! I told you Muslera can't stop long shots! Clint Dempsey, Captain America, thank you, sir! That should do it right there. There's 15 minutes left, but we do have the lead. I told you Muslera can't stop the long shots. I knew it! Here comes a shot. Oh, no! Guzan! Everyone get back! Get it out! Yes! Ooh, look what we have here. We have a little bit of a counter-attacking opportunity. Here we go. Play the ball in. There goes Zardes. Zardes to put it away. Giassi Zardes! Son of a... He took so long to shoot it. Yes! There is the final whistle. In our first opportunity in charge of the U.S. men's national team, we're bringing home a trophy. That was the hardest tournament I've ever participated in. I can't believe we came out with that, especially when Dempsey went down hurt. I thought we were done, but luckily it was nothing. He could continue, and he was huge in that game. 2 long shots in the finale. We beat Uruguay, and we win the South American Cup. Unfreaking believable. Alright, so there you have it. In our first chance at a trophy with the U.S. national team, we go ahead and bring the trophy home in the South America Cup. Far exceeding, honestly, my expectations for that team going in. Given the lack of preparation I was afforded, all I wanted to do was get out of the group stage, and we far exceeded those expectations. Luckily, I adapted very quickly to those players. I know most of them. I understood how they played, and I got used to them very quickly. And I made some very good tactical decisions in that run-up. And in the end, we played very well and got the win. And we did what it took. It wasn't always the prettiest performance, but I understood what we needed to do, and we went out and did it. And that's all you can really ask for at the end of the day, is just getting the job done. And we did that very, very well. Unfortunately, this is going to be the first and last tournament that I'm going to take part in as the manager of the U.S. national team. Like I told you before, I just don't have the time to do this because it's kind of a series on its own, along with the 2 other series I currently have going on my channel. So at some point, if you saw the Blackburn Rovers Return to Glory Season 3 finale video, you would know that that's going to be my last season in charge of Blackburn as well. So maybe when that series is over, I can pick this back up and do a series just of this on its own, the national team, the U.S. national team, as its own series, and really give it the time that it deserves, and really make a great team, and bring the team along, the young players, and make a great national team, and make a run at a World Cup with them. That would be a fun series to do, I think, and one that I think I could do on this channel at some point. But for now, the U.S. national team is done with. And that is going to do it for this episode as well. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. If you want to see me do a series on the national team by itself, make sure to let me know in the comments. And I will catch you back over in the Sounders career mode. See ya.